Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, going to do a kind of raw, quick review here of the Gucci Mane project that ended out 2017. El Gato, the human glacier, Gucci Mane southern rapper, like southern rap legend at this point. Kind of like a hip hop folk hero. I loved how at one point, shortly before and after he sort of did a bit of time in prison, his most recent bid in prison. It seemed like his career, as far as relevancy and popularity, was kind of at a low point. And as soon as he came back out, it was like, whoa, reset button, revitalization. He like came out totally anew, and it feels like everybody is really loving and appreciating and just really excited for the new Gucci Mane, because it seems like artistically and personally he's really turned a new leaf. And while I haven't found a lot of his new material super riveting, except for maybe the Drop Top Wop project that he did not too long ago, he does sound like he's got a lot more, I guess, clarity to his thoughts, to his lyrics, to his motivations on a track. His songs just seem a little bit more direct and punchy, not quite as, I guess, sort of drugged out and kind of I don't know, a little wobbly in a way, especially when it comes to his vocal performances. And sure, while he does sound like he's got a bit more composure on the mic, it hasn't necessarily led to a whole lot of projects that have been exciting from front to back, especially with that recent Mr. Davis album he dropped, which was probably the most overloaded thing that he's released since he got out. However, this is one of those rare moments in Gucci Mane's ever-growing discography that he's always adding to every several months or so, where the track list is super tight, the songs are pretty direct and straightforward. He goes back, he rewinds a little bit, because while he's sort of very much out of the lifestyle, it seems, that sort of put him and his music on the map, he sort of brings it back to a much more like druggy, aggressive, and cold-blooded vibe, definitely matching that Human Glacier sort of title of the album. The tracks on this thing are super gritty, they're super dark, they're mean, they're nasty, they're unapologetic in their lyrical brutality, I guess. Gucci Mane brings a lot of personality on the mic as well, some decent hooks too. I would say that what sort of holds some of these songs back is they're a little brief, they're a little short. Gucci Mane sort of drops like a chorus and a verse or two and then kind of dips out after 2 minutes and change. So some of those moments do kind of, feel a little underwhelming. But still, there are a lot of nasty and, like I said, very sad and grimy moments on this record. In a way, Rich Ass Junkie is certainly that. In a way, Peeping Out the Blinds is certainly that, because it's sort of creepy, it's sort of eerie. There's an element of paranoia there on that track, most certainly. And another track that I wanted to mention is probably sticking out to me as being one of the catchier ones, Side Effects. And oh man, I love Smiling in the Drought. Just sort of Gucci Mane portraying himself as, just kind of winning, despite the, I guess, metaphorically, the drug market, or literally, I guess you can take it either way. So El Gato, to me, sounds like one of Gucci's more focused projects in a while. Definitely more focused, definitely more hard-hitting, not nearly as bloated as a lot of the stuff he's been dropping lately, not nearly as redundant as a lot of the stuff that he's been dropping lately. And for people who've been listening to him for a long time and are maybe looking for him to go back to a slightly meaner sound, this project might be kind of refreshing for you too. Because not to say Gucci Mane's sort of gone totally happy-go-lucky since his release from prison and since he's turned that new leaf, but there's definitely a positivity there, and there's definitely a lack of, I guess, kind of that junkyard dog attitude that people who listen to him in the 2000s used to know him for. So that's going to be it for this project. It's pretty solid. And I like the tone, I like the attitude, I like the aesthetic of the album. And I don't know, I guess I'll just try to keep my ear to the ground and try to pick up that next time a Gucci Mane album does, or mixtape rather, either or, stops me in my tracks and grabs my attention. I just kind of missed this one, or wasn't really thinking about it because it came out around Christmas, and just wanted to talk about it here. Just wanted to talk about it now. Over here next to my head is another review that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Anthony Fantano, forever.